Oh, what about D's bar?
What about these nuts?
My knife was never conscious, so I can't feel bad for your nonsense. Just slash to my arms.
Ayo.
Dopest, look at that!
Love it.
It's perfect.
We should have Les Claypool come do us a song about going to IHOP. Because, you know, he did that South Park song, eh?
Do
I think we need another walking basket.
we?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Because our life is a mess. What color do you want, green or white?
Green. You know me. I'm all about that green.
Oh my god.
How do you like your coffee?
Huh?
How do you like your coffee?
It's a...
French, like your men.
Okay.
No cameras.
What if we get crashed?
What if we get crashed?
What if we get crashed?
She's recording
Is that
on my
what-
phone right now, even though I just asked her multiple times not to. That's gonna be.
Oh my god, because you're at 6% and you're worried about going down to 1%?
Yeah, if we get in a crash.
Okay, well,
If we get crashed.
thank fucking God that I have a phone.
Yeah, but you're
It's
not phone on it.
2017. Nobody under the age of, you know, what, 40. We all have iPhones. It's fine. Are you
Like,
kidding me?
Do you know where you're going with that conversation?
Maybe like, oh God, we're gonna get hit and die. Oh, we're fine.
Sure, because Dad knows how to drive.
A lot of shit comes into my mouth.
I'd rather talk about the shit that comes in your mouth. What up? It's your boy. I decided I wanted to do a top 5 comic book countdown of my favorites because I'm Sean Shank and I know everything, motherfucker. For my number 5, I wanted to talk about some comic books that came out just in the last year. Some series that I loved as a kid. We saw the Hanna-Barbera collection, which was Scooby-Doo. This is not Scooby-Doo, this is Flintstones. This is Wacky Raceland. This is Scooby Apocalypse. That's Scooby-Doo, that's what I was talking about. I keep looking at the monitor. Future Quest, that's the other one. My favorite of these was definitely the Flintstones. It keeps it very true to the original while keeping a commentary on modern day. A lot of really good humor. A lot of really good humor in there. I was actually a little bit let down by Scooby Apocalypse, which is a big bummer for me because I'm a big Scooby-Doo fan. I love the cartoons growing up. I still watch them. Cyber Chase. Scooby-Doo and Cyber Chase, got that. Wacky Raceland was one that I didn't really watch as a kid. It was a cartoon that I always thought was a little too obscure for me, but the comic book is actually amazing. If you've never heard of it, look into it. The comic book is post-apocalyptic, very Mad Max. So if you're into that stuff very, very much, so you should check it out. And Future's Quest, Space Ghost, my boy. My number 4 is gonna have to be Nailbiter. Nailbiter is an amazing horror comic. Takes place in a made-up town in Oregon. I'm from Oregon, so of course I got some partial biased love. Nailbiter does what a lot of other horror comics doesn't do, and it just gives you the story. It tells you everything that's going on, and it's not afraid to do things that are a little too weird or taboo. So Nailbiter is definitely my number 4. If you haven't checked that one out, check it out for sure. Image First are only $1. This $1 comic got me into the run, and now I have most of it. So if you're into horror and you're not sure about comic books, this will definitely change that for you. You will become a comic book fan over Nailbiter. My number 3 is gonna have to be Batman vs. Predator. This is 2 of my favorite pop culture icons coming together. And I actually got the first 2 of the 3 books in this run for like 30 cents a piece at a comic book shop next to my house. Lucked out, got those deals. This run is phenomenal. Watching Batman go against something from another world that's not Superman, but also something that isn't equal to him. Watching him really fight that thing, it's awesome. And this definitely has some callbacks, or maybe even call forwards. I'm not even sure when this was printed. It's your boy Sean Shank not knowing a goddamn thing. It reminds me a lot of Batman vs. Superman. You see a lot of that arc in Bruce Wayne having to take on the fact that he is human, and he has to do what he has to do to go above and beyond his limitations to take this thing on. So if you're a fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's not in this. If you're a fan of Danny Glover, he ain't in this either. But you know what they both got in common? Predator boy. So my number 2 today is gonna be Chew. Chew is one of the most original comic book and honestly just storylines I've ever read in my life. It's about this detective here who, when he eats something, he experiences the life and death of that thing. Like I said, one of the most original storylines I've ever read. It goes directions that you do not expect it to go, and just the first issue in the run, this is actually the trade, so this is the first few issues, volume 1, Taster's Choice. The very first issue in the run literally had me going, what the fuck did I just read? So, if you're into stuff like that, you're into anything that's going to make you interested because it's so out there, definitely check Chew out. Chew is one of, like I said, the most original comic book runs I've ever read. So my number 1 pick for the comics tonight, it actually comes down to 2 runs that came out in 91 and 92. I was born in 92, so that means a lot to me. My favorite comic book character, I know I just said was Batman, that's actually a lie. My favorite comic book character is Robin. So the Robin runs from 91, it's a 5-issue run, I have the whole thing right here. And then also Robin 2 from 92, I believe, like I just said, this came out. This series is really amazing because to me, getting to see Robin go out on his own and do things, the character is made fun of more than he's appreciated. And Robin, there's 6 incarnations, if I have to go through them. There's Dick Grayson, there is Tim Drake, Damian Wayne, Samantha Brown, Carrie Kelly. I feel like I'm still missing one. I probably am. It's your boy. Jason Todd. Red Hood, motherfucker, there he is. That's what it is. I believe this is actually Dick Grayson. That's before they really started jumping into all that stuff. But seeing Grayson really go out on his own and pre-curse storyline is amazing. And being able to see him do so in another country, as you can see, there's the Eiffel Tower here. These comics actually span Europe. So, like I said, really interesting to see Robin out on his own doing his own things. There's very little Batman in either of these runs. So, like I said, big Robin fan, bigger than I am a Batman fan. So, these books definitely my number 1. What's up, guys? Those are my top comic book countdowns. Leave a comment, let me know what your favorite comic books are. Also comment and let me know how fucking stupid I am for picking those comic books. Let me know how fucking stupid I am for liking Robin, but I'll tell you right now, I'll comment back and tell you how fucking stupid you are. I read all my comments. Like this shit, hit subscribe if you like what you saw. Otherwise, peace out!